Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us today on the launch of ConnectFacts. On the behalf of LFC family, I welcome everyone who is connected with us. Today we are blessed with the presence of industry leaders from Indore City. So to start with, I would like to welcome Mr. Sunil Choudhary, the Chairman and Managing Director of Rajasthan Global Wax. So, thanks Shona, and good evening everyone for joining us on the launch of ConnectFacts. And on the behalf of entire LFC family, I welcome everyone who has connected with us today. Now to start with, today we are blessed with the presence of industry leaders from the Indore city. To start, I would like to welcome Mr. Sunil Choudhary, the Managing Director, Chairman and Managing Director of Rajasthan Global Wax, which is world's eyewear manufacturing company. Besides, Mr. Choudhary also holds the position of Chairman of CIA Western Region. He is also an angel investor to LFC Digital for the development of ConnectFacts. Welcome, sir, and thanks for your presence.
Thank you.
I would like to welcome Mr. Om Prakash, the co-founder of LFC Digital, who has co-founded LFC Consulting 13 years back, with a vision of serving mid-sized manufacturing company with his knowledge and serving the mid-sized manufacturing company with his knowledge and experience in implementing and consulting. Welcome.
Thank you.
Next, I would like to welcome Mr. Jay Sundararaman, who is connected with us via Zoom from Florida, USA. Mr. Sundararaman is Vice President of Business Transformation in the Team Polymer Group. Before IPG, Mr. Sundararaman was associated with Dell. He was Director of Strategy and M&A in Dell. So welcome, Mr. Sundararaman. We are also joined with Mr. Nev Petron Sikovic, who is Senior Consulting Manager at Tetra Pak. Welcome, Mr. Nev, and thanks for joining us today. We are also joined with young entrepreneurs who are taking their family business to the new heights. To start with, I would like to welcome Mr. Ojas Choudhary, who is a second generation entrepreneur, leading GIC as Managing Director. Mr. Ojas is also an angel investor in LFC Digital. Welcome, Mr. Ojas, and thanks for your presence today. I would like to welcome Mr. Akash Matnani, Director of Business Development at Sonic Biochem. He is third generation entrepreneur at Sonic Biochem, and under his leadership, the company has rapidly grown in size in last 2 years. We are also joined with Mr. Tapan Agarwal, President Corporate and CEO of South Africa Division in Agarwal Coal Corporation Private Limited, which is India's one of the largest commodity trading company. Mr. Agarwal is second generation entrepreneur. He has been visionary in digitizing operation of ACCPL. Under his leadership, ACCPL has become the first Indian commodity trading company which has implemented SAP ERP system. Welcome. And I would like to welcome Mr. Karthik, who is CEO at Wake Foods Food Limited, which is India's leading food tech company. Mr. Karthik has been a mentor for LFC for the last 13 years. Welcome, Mr. Karthik, and thanks for joining us today. I would also like to thank the entire team of Vajra Global, who is PR partners for LFC Digital. Besides Vajra, I would also like to
Thank you, Ankur. Into the main event. Just before we start, the entire event will be in 4 distinct sessions. Session 1 will be the brand launch. Here in the brand launch, we will have the brand ConnectFacts launch by Mr. Sunil and his address, followed by the purpose of ConnectFacts launch by Mr. Om Prakash and his address. So this will conclude the first session of the evening. In the second session will be a sign-off for the first implementation of ConnectFacts by Mr. Mayank Singhania. It will be a pre-recorded session, who is the Managing Director of Jaideep Ispat and Alloys Limited, Bombay. This is the second session. The third session will be a panel discussion on the challenges in digitizing that process. The panel will be consisting of transformation experts Mr. Jay Sundar Raman, VP Business Transformation IPG Group, and Mr. Nate Petron, Senior Consulting Manager Petra. Also the panel consists of the industry leaders Mr. Ojas Chodia, MD General GIC India Private Limited, Mr. Akash, Director Business Development Sony Partiem, and Mr. Tapan from COO Agarwal Coal Private Limited. This will be the third session. The fourth and final session will comprise of keynote address by Mr. Karthik Jayaraman, co-founder of Whirlpool Foods Private Limited, followed by address by Mr. Ashish, who is the co-founder of LFC Digital, on the aspects of ConnectFacts and how it is solving the digitization problem for that. Now we will start with the launch of brand ConnectFacts. So I would like to ask Sunil sir to do the launch. So please be there.
Embracing continuous improvement is an integral and ever-evolving part of manufacturing, and in a time of technological advancements, digital transformation has a key role to play. It encompasses a vast array of technology solutions, including Industry 4.0. While manufacturers acknowledge the value of implementing digital transformation and Industry 4.0 solutions, they face roadblocks to adopting them at scale. At a factory floor level, there is a disconnect between data, people, and workflows. ConnectFacts is a digital operating system that helps discrete manufacturing companies intelligently connect their data, people, and workflows, and serves as a gateway to the fourth industrial revolution. ConnectFacts solutions implement digital transformation in connectivity, productivity, and scalability. Connectivity. It brings together shop floor data as a single source, allowing operators, supervisors, managers, and senior leaders to access relevant information easily. Productivity. With real-time, industry-specific dashboards and workflows, users can convert insights into actions. Moreover, well-defined metrics enable monitoring and improving people's performance. Scalability. As an intelligent daily work management system that drives productivity, it can be extended to onboard other parts of the shop floor, thereby allowing scalability. What's more, ConnectFacts is a digital workplace solution that costs a fraction of similar Industry 4.0 solutions, can be set up in 6 to 12 weeks, contributes towards EBITDA gains. Establishing a culture of continuous improvement has never been easier. Step into the smart factory with Axe.
Share screen, advance. Video. Start, share. One. Open.
I think there was some IT problem, so I am asked to relaunch or do it again so that you all can see the video. Let me have the pleasure of doing it again.
Embracing continuous improvement is an integral and ever-evolving part of manufacturing, and in a time of technological advancements, digital transformation has a key role to play. It encompasses a vast array of technology solutions, including Industry 4.0. While manufacturers acknowledge the value of implementing digital transformation and Industry 4.0 solutions, they face roadblocks to adopting them at scale. At a factory floor level, there is a disconnect data, people, and workflows. ConnectFacts is a digital operating system that helps discrete manufacturing companies intelligently connect their data, people, and workflows and serves as a gateway to the fourth industrial revolution. ConnectFacts solutions implement digital transformation in 3 stages: connectivity, productivity, and scalability. Connectivity. It brings together shop floor data as a single source, allowing operators, supervisors, managers, and senior leaders to access relevant information easily. Productivity. With real-time, industry-specific dashboards and workflows, users can convert insights into actions. Moreover, well-defined metrics enable monitoring and improving people's performance. Scalability. As an intelligent daily work management system that drives productivity, it can be extended to onboard other parts of the shop floor, thereby allowing scalability. What's more, ConnectFacts is a digital workplace solution that costs a fraction of similar Industry 4.0 solutions, can be set up in 6 to 12 weeks, contributes towards EBITDA gains. Establishing a culture of continuous improvement has never been easier. Step into the smart factory with ConnectFacts.
So, thank you, sir, for
Yeah, so thank you LFC, thank you LFC Digital promoters and founders of ConnectFacts for giving me this opportunity to launch a very important brand, ConnectFacts. I am very happy to be here amongst all of you. Let me take 2 minutes to tell you about my relationship with this team. LFC has been a pillar of strength for Rajatan, and lot of contribution goes to, and the credit goes to LFC for what Rajatan is today. They have been really helpful in transforming our business. I remember our relationship started almost 10 years back, when the first implementation project, when they implemented daily management system in Rajatan. And since then, we must have done a number of projects with LFC Consulting. I am also associated with LFC Digital right from the conceptual days, when the idea of digitalizing all this practice, which was earlier done on Excel sheets and on registers and papers, and a lot of time was spent on making presentations and generating reports and graphs, and before the management could take decisions for improvement. So it was an idea which started working, I think, around a year back, and today I am happy to launch the product which is available for manufacturing industry. I'm sure this is the first milestone. It is not the end of journey, it is beginning of a big journey for LFC Digital, and many more milestones to be achieved. I'm very sure, very confident that the team LFC, its founders, all the team members of LFC Digital will continuously work to improve the product quality, will service the manufacturing clients in different industries to improve their performance, to make their manufacturing companies more efficient and more competitive in the global market. Whatever I have understood this product, it has a global requirement, and in times to come, LFC will cater to not only the Indian industries but also across the globe manufacturing companies in US, Europe, everywhere. So my compliments to Team LFC for this wonderful journey, for launching this product today, and my best wishes are always with you. And let me also say that I have cherished just this relationship for last 10-12 years and will continue to take support, will cherish this relationship going forward. So thank you very much and all the best to all of you. Thank you.
So, thank you sir for your kind words. As you rightly said, the woods are lovely, dark and deep, but miles to go before we sleep. So we have a lot of journey to travel. You are the pillar of success and support and a guiding light for LFC for the last 10 years. And you have helped us as an angel investor for the LFC team to realize the vision for the ConnectFacts. Thank you sir for your kind words. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Om Prakash, co-founder and general partner of LFC Consulting, to launch the purpose of brand ConnectFacts.
LFC has implemented a great system to the daily work management practices in our factories.
Hello, Namaskar.
LFC has implemented a great system to the daily work management practices in our factories.
Hello, Namaskar. For productivity, improvement, project integrated system.
So we first engaged LFC in 2015 to improve our productivity and better our delivery times to our customers.
We've been working with one of our garment factories in Bangalore with LFC for productivity.
We have worked with LFC for one of our soybean processing plant at Mandiri.
LFC's framework has helped me and the other top management to move out of day-to-day shop floor management, but at the same time continue to improve on productivity.
The productivity of furnace improved by around 20% and rolling by around 30%. LFC has followed a robust structure to the daily work management practices across the factory.
And then through a systematic approach of PDCA, GWM, action logs and reviews, they deployed systems in all areas of operation. This put us on a path of continuous improvement and gave sustainable results. It also improved our market share and customer satisfaction levels.
LFC is brought is in a great structure on a daily work management practices in the factory. So it has looked at all the people, it covers the loop, closes the entire shop floor right from the operators to the top management.
They have built excellent structure in our day-to-day work management method involves everyone, from the shop floor supervisors, operators, to the plant head. And entire team is in well-aligned structure.
It has freed up my time and to focus so that I can focus more on larger business aspects and that can help us grow faster.
The review mechanism provided by LFC has helped us improve organizational alignment and create accountable organization for performance.
They also trained the internal team in different methods of problem solving and ensured that the systems they deployed became a standard process in our company. The management control system deployed by them gives a clear picture of the operational KPIs and issues faced by the team in a quick manner, thus freeing up a lot of management time with.
The operating principle based on plan to check and act brings great synergy in the team, and this has brought discipline in our day-to-day work operations and brought robust problem-solving structure and continual improvement of processes, which has improved our productivity and problem-solving capabilities.
It has freed up my time and to focus so that I can focus more on larger business aspects and that can help us grow faster.
LFC's framework enables the middle and frontline managers to take larger responsibility and free up the top management and senior management time to focus on the
LFC has been a great partner in GIC's growth, and I'm extremely grateful to them for all their support.
I'm definitely happy and I would definitely recommend on their approach, on a robust approach on a problem solving culture and in a continuous environment.
This has freed my time from day-to-day operation management and checking to fully a quarterly review of the meetings and through meetings I am able to do map entire operations of the plant.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. On my behalf, I thank and welcome all the participants here today in physical form as well as through virtual form, which includes the family of LFC consultants and our esteemed clients across the country. My sincere thanks to Mr. Sumit Chodia and Mr. Karthik Jayaraman, who are always continuing to be our guiding lights since inception of LFC Consulting. My special thanks to Mr. Jai and Mr. Ned, who is gracing this occasion and sharing their wisdom with us. My thanks to Mr. Rojas Chodia, Mr. Akash Matrani and Mr. Tapan Agarwal, who is gracing this event with their presence with us in Indore. See, regarding ConnectFacts, the theme of ConnectFacts is to connect for success. The success comes from continuous change and continuous adoption. ConnectFacts, the philosophy of change is what drives the concept for the product. So ConnectFacts is a transformation first solution. For ConnectFacts, technology or industry 4.0 is a medium. For the last 13 years, LFC has been delivering performance transformation for our clients in manufacturing domain. As you heard from our respected clients, LFC has been instrumental in delivering not just one-time implementation, but in setting up a continual improvement culture across the organization. The percentage of improvements we have delivered in a short span of time is only a demonstration. The real delivery of LFC is the effective working of PDCA, which is plan, do, check and act at every level of the organization. Thankfully, the process of setting up a continual improvement cycle is not technically challenging or complex. There is a science and there is a 70 plus years of research and knowledge that is available that can be converted into an effective framework. That framework is the daily work management system for every role in the manufacturing organization, which you heard from our esteemed clients. When we are able to convert roles and responsibility into a granular daily work management system for a position, that continual improvement framework automatically builds across the organization. That is the philosophy, concept and framework we have adopted and digitized in our product ConnectFacts. So the concept of ConnectFacts remains the same: make life simpler for the last man on the shop floor. We know delivering transformation can be a very tiring and exhausting journey, but what keeps our success rate as high as 93% is the passion for improvement that exists at each and every individual at LFC. We have put in the same hard work, passion in building ConnectFacts. I hope we will be able to make a difference in the shop floor organization and stakeholders across the globe. So with this note, I thank you everyone once again for joining us. Thank you. Thank you for your insights. Indeed, the improvement comes from the bottommost people, the operators who are on the shop floor, and ConnectFacts is built for their money. So, and as you rightly said, change management is a science, and that science involves from the top management to the operators who are on the shop floor. So, thank you for your words. Now, this concludes the first session. Moving forward, in the next session, we will see a pre-recorded video of sign-off for the first implementation of sign-off on the proposal of first implementation for ConnectFacts by Mr. Mayank Singhania, Managing Director of Jaideep Ispat and Alloys Private Limited, and his brief address to the team on this sign-off. So,
good evening everyone, I am Mayank Singhania, MD of Jaideep Patel & Sons. It's an absolute privilege to be the
Good evening everyone, I am Mayank Singhania, MD of Jaideep Patel & Sons. It's an absolute privilege to be the first customer of ConnectFacts, the digital solution by
and having worked with LFC
the key to success of any digitalization lies in
I can vouch for the
and having worked with LFC earlier,
LFC brings an
performance
air of calmness and a patient approach to the face of most difficult and demanding situations.
LFC brings an air of calmness and a patient approach to the face of most difficult and demanding situations.
On the launch of ConnectFacts, and I wish them all
I congratulate the entire team of LFC and LFC Digital on the launch of ConnectFacts, and I wish them all the success.
We are delighted to onboard and privileged to onboard our first ConnectFacts client. So for the next session, I would like to invite Mr. Ankur Kumar to moderate. So over to you.
They should come here. Face the camera.
You're on board.
thank you, sure. So now moving forward with the agenda, we are going to start a panel discussion of industry experts. The industry experts who have been involved in this, in digitization of the process and transformation, and who are working in the field of Industry 4.0. To accompany them, we have young entrepreneurs with us. So now, before we go into the core agenda, I would like to share some numbers related to Industry 4.0 and industrial digitization. So the first number is 3.7 trillion. Now this is the scope of creation of value, opportunity of value creation through Industry 4.0 for manufacturing industries. So this is as per McKinsey's research report. Now, so the report says that Industry 4.0 has a capability to impact multiple fields such as process productivity, productivity improvement, cost optimization, optimization of supply chain, connected planning, and other spaces for manufacturing companies. And this entire the entire opportunity adds up to $3.7 trillion. So this is the first number. Now the second number that I would like to share with you is $900 billion. Now this is the intended spend of all the manufacturing companies across the world that they are willing to spend per year on digitizing their processes. So again, as per McKinsey report, 5% of the bottom line, the companies are willing to spend in Industry 4.0 solution. So these are the two huge numbers. Now, so definitely there is a solution to provide, and definitely there is a problem that the industry wants to solve. Now, but if we look at the reality, the average annual spend per year of the entire industry for digitization is still $19 billion, which is in compared to 900, not even 4 or 5%. So now this is one of the biggest problems. Now we want to understand. So again, this is the problem that we are facing today. Now to understand this problem, I would like to invite Mr. Sundar Rajan, to share his views and tell us like what is the issues, what are the core issues that are leading to this this huge difference between expectations and reality.
Of course, it's great to be here, part of the team. I'm not able to hear, okay?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Just as a quick addition to the introduction, thanks for the introduction, and congratulations to ConnectFacts for launching this digital platform, which is the need of the hour. Let me say a little bit about myself. I lead the Business Transformation Office at Intertape Polymer Group. We are one of the few, I would say, successful mid-sized companies scaling digital transformation across multiple plants. And I'm also a board member of the Manufacturing Leadership Council, which is the digital arm of National Association of Manufacturers, which is the largest representative organization for manufacturing companies in the United States. So, to address that first question, let me tie a little back to the opportunity. Considering the geopolitical situation, supply chain challenges, and what's happening in the world, manufacturing has got a huge role to play in furthering not only the economic prosperity for the country, but also defending the country in situations with what's going on. It's the backbone of the nation. With that said, if you look at the United States, manufacturing sector, that's about, if you think about manufacturing sector, that's the 8th largest economy in the world. About $2.4 or $7 billion. And of which, 5,000, so of the 250,000 manufacturing companies out there, you could say your business needs deploying the right technology. And hence, the challenge is compounded when people are trying to accelerate adoption without delivering on value. What surprised, I would say, impressed me more when I was contacted last month by the LFC ConnectFacts team is the 93% track record on success on transformation. That's pretty impressive. And again, it builds on lean foundation. This cannot operate by itself. Yeah? So you need to have the foundation of lean upon which you build your digital technology. Back to you.
So what I understood is in terms of challenges that are hindering the adoption of digitization. One is there is no, there is the need for every industry or every company, we talk in a granular manner, on a very individual level. Then the need for every industry and every company is different in terms of the kind of solution they need. But there is no, but the solutions available in the market are fit to all, or one single solution that people are trying to adopt, which is not fit for their particular requirement. So how do you, so again, this is one problem. So what do you see the solution to this problem? When the needs are different and the...
Now I think the key here is, so there are two things, right? One is the understanding where the business value is. What is the problem that you're trying to solve? Of all the different technologies that are available, what makes sense to deploy for the business needs? Anchoring in business value is number one. Number two, this needs to be built on a lean foundation. You cannot go in and deploy technologies when your underlying foundations. You talked about daily standard work, data standard. That's your basis, or continuous problem-solving mindset. That needs to be grounded before you can take advantage of technologies. I've seen this happen time and time again. As a board member looking at different companies, people go and deploy technologies, but they don't have the foundation engine of being established, and it's having challenges to recognize the value. And the third piece is the skill set, because you do need to have a digital skill set built within the organization. So there are problem-solving mindset that comes from lean, but there are fundamental data solving and skill set that you need to build. I'll call it as three different things. Number one, digital mindset. How do you approach problems when you have a big data capability availability? This is different than how you normally approach problems. One is your mindset. Number two is your skill set. What kind of skills do you need to build? How can you analyze a problem using data that's completely different? The third is the tool set. So if you think about lean, you have all these 5S, Kaizen process, your Gemba works, you have your tool sets and toolkits. What is the tool sets and toolkits you need to build as capability for digital? This needs to be developed. So it's in the early stages. If you look around, when people go in and ask for digital transformation, all these things are currently being developed or evolving across the globe. And there's no defined playbook.
Thank you, Mr. Sunar, for your views and words. So I would like to take the views from Mr. Neb Petron on the same issue, like what are the factors that are hindering the adoption of digitization in the manufacturing industry when there is actually value to create?
Good afternoon to all participants. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Thank you very much for inviting me to this event, and congratulations for the product launch. I have to agree with the previous speaker, Mr. J. The problem is a global problem. So the transformation and the digitalization, it doesn't have to have a purpose in itself. We have to solve problems. That's why you need to transform, and that's why you need digital tools and digital solutions to solve specific problems. And those specific problems are global. I can speak about European customers because I work with them, but they are facing with a high inflation rate, it's keeping them high. and we have energy crisis. Definitely, the automotive European economy in Germany has been completely dependent on Russian gas. Now that does not exist anymore. They have been hit hard, and there's like the rest of Europe. We can talk about the semiconductors and the other stuff, and the supply chains have been disturbed during COVID, and we still feel the consequences. And what is really stopping the economy in Europe is the reduced consumers' acquisition model. They surpassed that acquisition model through inflation, and it's fell. It's fell because the foreign exchange, the import, and so forth. But there are 2 points I would like to highlight when it comes to the challenges and what needs to be solved and what can be solved in the digital solution. I've seen it and I believe it can be different. So all that is the digital approach of our customer portfolio. So when it comes to the strategic approach, I would like to talk about the challenge that is linked with reduced profitability. Most of the customers I have been working with 2020 have improved their top line performance. But that was mainly done through the pricing correction, because that is acceptable during this time. But on the other hand, they can be even more severely hit by increasing volume, because their suppliers can also increase their price. So as a consequence, they have reduced profitability. So decisions like when to purchase raw materials, what to use when you purchase raw materials have become critical. They need to run production smoothly, so they need raw materials. But at the same time, you don't want to create big stocks. You have to optimize the stock because you need cash flow. So you know, cash flow, lack of cash flow is key to top, and not growth and the other economical indicators. So this is very fundamental, and what companies need to do, they need to do, is a data-driven strategic and operational plan. And the solutions that can offer, digital solutions that can offer unique and stream of decision-making with different functions in the company, get together in one unique forum, make those decisions to optimize the resources costs and place the company in the right level in the market. Those will be the game changers. Those will be the game changers. Here I do not talk about new inventions and about new ways of working, but I'm talking about established companies and the way how they work and the way how they utilize their resources. On the other side, when we talk about shop floor and the way how the operation is organized, one of the great challenges that face the European customers is the workforce turnover, or how they call it now, it's great resignation. And it's especially you can feel it in the Southern Europe and Eastern Europe, but mainly we have poorer countries. So there is migration from those areas of Europe to North and Western Europe. And you can feel the lack of knowledge, the loss of know-how, and that is normally expressed through the drop in performances and also drop in the quality. And the recent one is particularly risky because it jeopardizes branding and brand position. So what I've seen during implementation of the continuous improvement project, that those kind of challenges can be covered and gap can be covered with a professional and high quality digital solution that are leaning on supporting the lean manufacturing and auto production maintenance systems. So high quality solutions like I mentioned is one of those that can establish the standard communication channels, supporting daily management system, that drives improved production in the short efficient production process, as well as facilitate knowledge sharing, disclosing the gap of using the workforce and losing the know-how. So those are the main challenges, and those are the
now I want to take the discussion to Mr. Rojas, and if he can share his views on digitization of processes in manufacturing industries, but with a view of digitizing the processes in his own company. So, yeah.
Mr. Rojas.
Good evening, everyone. Pleasure to be part of this forum and launch of the brand ConnectFacts, and congratulations to everyone at LFC Digital. I think digitization is the need because it brings in a lot of data points that are valuable for a business. But like Mr. Jay Sundaraman said, there is no standard playbook available. So there is a lot of lack of clarity on how do you go about digitization. Also, particularly talking about our industry, I have not seen any ready solution available that can connect all processes within the manufacturing setup with automated lines, semi-automatic processes and manual processes to give a standard solution that can collate all this data and present it in a decisive manner. So, though it is the need of the hour, a product that can overcome these challenges and give a solution to the industry, I think will be adopted really faster. Yeah, obviously you have challenges of people, the attrition, but I think with digitization, those challenges will become lesser because you will be less dependent on people and more dependent on the data that you gather through these systems. So I'm eagerly looking forward to solutions. You know, in other parts of the business, you have ERP, which are now standard solutions that take care of your transaction data. You have HRMS, which helps you manage your people, and there are a lot of products available for that, and they can be tailor-made or customized for any industry, any size of manufacturing setup. But in terms of digitization of manufacturing processes and collating data, I think we lack a product that can be easily deployed, at least in our industry. I'm not seeing anything across right now.
So thank you, Mr. Ojas, for the views on digitization and the issues and the opportunity that digitization presents to the industries. Now, next I would like to take views from Mr. Akash. So, Akash, you have gone through one round of digitization when you adopted SAP, and after that you have worked with LFC. So, how the solutions that have been provided by LFC have helped you? If you can share your views.
Hi, good evening everyone. My name is Akash Mukhani. First of all, I would like to thank the LFC team for giving me the opportunity to be present here and talk about our experience. Second, I would just like to congratulate the entire LFC team for launch of ConnectFacts. So we've done one project with LFC already. I think one of the biggest challenges as a manufacturer that we faced before the project was right data, right management control systems and points, which is very, very important because I think in manufacturing today, there is a lot of reliance on people to prepare data, to prepare reports. All of this takes a lot of time, and the accuracy of this data is also questionable. If you have all of these information on a system base, you can control your businesses remotely. And you don't have to spend a lot of time, at least the senior management or the senior team, they don't have to spend a lot of time asking for data, going through reports. If such reports are very easily available, I'm sure their time can be saved, as we saw in the video earlier by some of the business leaders, and they can focus more on the future and the growth of an organization. So I think right data with right control points presented can definitely help business leaders take their business forward. I think one more point is if you have such good systems, your teams, they are self-equipped to solve the problems on their own, and just come up with solutions by themselves. They don't have to spend a lot of time getting the right data, streamlining processes, and going up to senior bosses seeking solutions. So I would just say such systems really make, from a manufacturer's point of view, business processes and control points very smooth. So the senior team can look more towards the growth of the organization.
Thank you, Abhishek, for sharing your views on the topic. I would now take the discussion towards Mr. Tapan Agarwal. So, Tapan, so you have went through the 2 rounds of digitization, like one when you have implemented the ERP, and then second round when LFC worked with implementation of MCS and ACCPS. So, I would like to share your views where how ERP helped you, and then after that how these systems that have been implemented during month and project have helped you.
Hello everyone, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Tapan Agarwal, Chief Operating Officer of Agarwal Gold Corporation Private Limited. We are the second largest importers of gold in the country. My second business is Emerald Developers. We are a blooming real estate company of Indore. We've launched 5 projects in the last 5 years. We're a fairly young company. So I considered my introduction important because I'm bringing a slightly different perspective to the table here, because both my businesses are from a non-manufacturing background. My gold business is a SAP S/4HANA enabled organization, a company, and we have added a top layer of boutique built system with the help of LFC practice. We call it the Project Manthan. And my real estate business is also ERP enabled completely. So talking of the benefits of having a digital approach towards the business are immense. I think first of all, it is the transparency, and the entire system is live. All your transactions and actions are live at any given point. And when you are undergoing this digital transformation journey, you are all your business processes from scratch. Here, all your bottlenecks surface, and you actually give time to solving those bottlenecks in the processes. One more really important benefit of undergoing the digitization process is the standardization of processes and job roles across the company. With this, your reliance on a limited set of employees reduces and job rotation becomes very easy. This also helps attract good quality talent from other bigger multinational companies into your company. The implementation of an ERP system creates a robust system for mining data. It actually creates a gold mine of data, but it actually gives you the data. Now it is up to the managers and the leaders on how do they actually want to use this data. This is where LFC practice came into picture for our company, wherein we developed this boutique software or management control system, wherein we have pulled in all the data that was mined by our ERP system into dashboards and control systems, which is helping all our processes connect in real time, and we are able to evaluate the performance of our various business units in a very effective way. In fact, all our procurement plans, sales plans, budgeting plans, financial dashboards, everything has come alive, and we are actually able to see through the company and compare and live our performance. Another big benefit of the entire digitization journey, as we have seen, is that the company has gained a lot of trust. We are now trusted a lot more by our customers, by our suppliers, by our peers, and even by the government authorities, because they now truly believe that the data that we are presenting is coming out of a digital solution, and we really don't have a lot of scope to fiddle with what the information that we are presenting. Thus, the trustworthiness of the company has also gone up really a lot.
So, thank you for sharing your views and regarding how the digitization has helped you being a non-manufacturing organization. So this brings us to the end of the panel discussion. I would hand the session over to Mr. Shurwardar to take it forward.
Yeah, so thank you, Ankur, and thank you, Mr. Jai, Mr. Neil, Mr. Ojas, Mr. Akash, and Mr. Tapan for your kind words. So, we will go to the next session. So, before we start, I would like to invite Mr. Karthik to speak a few words to tell us on this occasion. Mr. Karthik is the co-founder of Waypool Foods Private Limited. He is an alumnus of IIT Madras, Purdue University, then ISB, and he is an alumnus of McKinsey, and he has held all the leadership positions across organizations in India. So, sir, I would like you to say a few words.
Thank you, Dr. I hope I am audible and visible. One of the challenges, the value do I add on top of what's already spoken. However, let me give it a shot. I think very quickly, I think it's important to recap. What we're talking about when we refer to Industry 4.0 and so on. I think while my topic was on why consultants are the best suited to actually solve for Industry 4.0, consultants are equally responsible for inventing terms like Industry 4.0. So if we were to just demystify what these terms mean, what is referred to today as Industry 1.0 is essentially the first industrial revolution which is the riding of steam power. Subsequently, we migrated to the electrical revolution. The invention of the electrical motor and electrical power to run the motors resulted in the creation of factories that could run at much larger capacities and much higher levels of productivity. Then came Industry 3.0, where the PLC became the bed on which intelligence was built into each individual machine. And to some extent, the information from each individual machine was captured in RFQ. Today, we are talking about intelligence across the workflow. Industry 4.0 is basically capturing intelligence and information across the workflow and enabling the management to react to this rather than to discover the current operating condition through data collection management. This is in mind is part of the continuum. The next step is 5.0, where we start looking at self-operating and self-regulating factories, and then potentially self-maintaining factories in future. I think it's important to note that we are in a continuum and we are in a certain stage of evolution in this continuum. And the context into Mr. Sundararaman is particularly important. I think in the last 10 years, there has been so much noise around the floor of the other heads of industrial activity, such as e-commerce and dissipating photographs, that manufacturing has not received the focus which it is supposed to. However, we are in the midst of a great manufacturing revival. The circumstances could be better, but the fact is that manufacturing is going to revive almost uniformly across the world. If not anything for self-reliance, and if also impelled by the need to become much more sustainable. The climate emergency is real. We may debate about the reasons, but the consequences are real. I face it every day because I'm in food and IT schools. And the invention of manufacturing to make it more climate smart and to even produce products that are more climate smart will result in a very large, the great manufacturing revival is truly started. So, in that context, Industry 4.0 becomes even more relevant. The third element, and again, draw from Mr. Sundararaman's comments on lean. Between 3.0 and 4.0, we went through a phase of leaning of industry. And the leaning of industry was based on problem solving using data and facts, rather than using judgment, insights, and gut. This is a very large revolution that has worked across the world. But it has been a very punishing revolution. Here's where the role of consultants and practitioners becomes relevant. a lot of companies attempt to go new. But most of them get defeated by data. The unavailability of data, the questioning of the fidelity of the data, or the genuineness of the data, and then the only thing that the ability or lack thereof to apply problems or tools to actually logically solve the problems using the data are the great obstacles which many companies fail to cross. Most companies get defeated at the data stage itself. Then comes the drawing of meaningful insights, and then comes the definition of correct set of action. And lastly, I was important how do you take your people along? Even if the data is telling us something, how do you make your people play into that and take them along the journey? So these are big impediments to the implementation of leading principles that create us between industry 3.2 and 4.2. What 4.0 does is essentially the leading of the world. We are actually deflating the amount of effort and time required to capture data with fidelity and accuracy and creating transparency digitally so that the focus of all of us is on solving the problem rather than discovering. I think that's a very big contribution to the industry 4.0 and more importantly, a very big contribution to platforms such as ConnectFacts. The facts exist, they are disparate. They are located locally in multiple machines and in multiple minds. Collecting all that in one platform enables problem solving to move forward exponentially. This brings me to the topic of the consultants are best suited for rolling something out. This is a solution best developed by practitioners rather than programmers. Why is this important? Because lean of manufacturing is lies at the intersection of workflow, data, and people. Consultants have been manually doing this for many, many years, and they understand how workflows happen, what data is relevant to capture the chinks in that workflow, and what is the correct presentation of facts that will enable people to buy in, engage, and drive the solution going forward. And that's the value of practitioners building such a solution. Practitioners such as LFC, they have done many for such situations, also have different recognition ability, and that can result in templatization across industry. And address the concern that Mr. Subramanian discussed on earlier, different industries are at different levels. One more esteemed speaker had pointed this out, how do you make sure disparate industries can use the same solution? Pattern recognition becomes important, and that's just build their practitioners. And that's why I think it's encouraging the consulting firm in LFC has built this platform. We can go forward with the courage of the practitioners backing this platform and the number of users who are on this very video program backing this solution. This is the beginning of a journey. I think this will accelerate the movement of this strategy and potentially move the industry towards self-moving, self-regulating,
Thank you, sir. You are always thank you, sir. You are always have been a mentor and guiding force for LFC Consulting, and we hope your guidance will help us in LFC Digital's journey, which is at the nascent stage. So, thank you for your insights, sir. So now I would like to invite Mr. Ashish, co-founder of LFC Digital, to give some lights on the aspect how ConnectFacts is solving all the problems, digitizers problems that Mr. Jay, Mr. Nate, all our panelists have focused in our discussion. How ConnectFacts is solving that problem. So I would like to ask Mr. Ashish to bring some light on that. Over to you.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good evening all. And thank you for all the guests and panel speakers to make my task a little bit easier to explain what the product is intended to do. I'll quickly share a presentation, and while I talk through it, hopefully I'll be able to explain what the product stands for. Let me know once my screen is visible. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, thank you. So, the Industry 4.0 and the lean and in general manufacturing is an extremely large canvas. There's a plethora of solutions available. In the next few slides, I'm hoping to narrow down on which areas that this platform will focus on in the near future, because there's always room to grow beyond this. So we'll start with essentially the challenges. We've heard a lot about continuous improvement, which is essentially looking at what the data is throwing up, making decisions, and then making corrections to the process. Specifically in manufacturing, there's a fairly good discipline of cross-functional teams that meet on a daily basis or at regular frequencies. They discuss issues and they come up with ways to resolve it. And that's where that continuous improvement comes in. While technology, digital transformation can help this immensely, we tend to run into roadblocks, and we've heard through the presentations today what some of those challenges are. When it comes to discrete manufacturing processes, usually the data, so initially we start with the problem statements. The data resides in different systems. This is not out of a specific reason. It's just that investments into applications or systems happen on a need basis. So there's always an aging of applications, and then there are also different vendors who provide different applications. While those applications serve the local requirement or that specific need, when it comes time to bring it all onto a common platform, that's where the disconnected data issue starts popping up. Apart from that, while there is data being thrown up, not everybody is trained, and somebody in the panel and amongst the speakers also covered this. The teams have to be made aware to utilize that insight and convert those into actions. While these two can still be achieved, when we introduce a new solution, any new solution, specifically in the manufacturing sector, there's an adoption challenge. There's technology literacy. There's also different levels that exist on the factory floor, how comfortable they are using certain systems. So there's usually an inertia. So there's a need to tackle that. And while we may still overcome that initial inertia, sustaining that and leading to the continual usage of the tools is also another problem state. So tackling this, the solution that ConnectFacts is trying to position as is to essentially tackle the problem 1:1. So for tackling the disconnected data, there's an architecture to bring data from multiple sources and create a common context. And then there's the daily workflows, which is the way the teams operate on a day-to-day basis, connecting those workflows, and then also creating an environment of managing the performance on a day-to-day basis. So this is where a lot of solutions tackle a particular problem. ConnectFacts is attempting to address the horizontal data problem and then build workflows on top of that. So as a product, we've envisioned 3 broad functional areas, and then there's overall 8 products or modules within it, and these address the different levels in the organization. So in a factory floor, there's usually the worker or the operator who handles the machines, then the supervisor, and then further up in that ladder. We also want to tackle the question that came up during the panel discussion. Every industry is different, and therefore it's not one size fits all. So therefore there's a need to templatize a large part of the processes. So garment industry is very different from an electronic assembly industry, and therefore there's a need for that industry-specific templates. Those insights are not just programming insights; they're actually from lean manufacturing practices, which we bring in and we try and create those templates. So a combination of this and being able to plug in different modules is where we see ConnectFacts being used. I'll speak a bit more about the modules in the next slide. Overall, the goal is to reduce the cost of ownership, increase the rollout time, and improve adoption and sustain adoption. So I'll quickly talk about the focus is about teams. So before we go into specifics, so generally teams across the manufacturing shop floor, they meet on a regular basis, they review KPIs, they discuss, they make decisions, they take actions. Supporting that are the next level of people who perform the day-to-day activities or supervise the day-to-day activities. And then all of those should be for the same set of equipment or the factory floor common context. And this loop is a continuous loop. With or without technology, this is how the factories usually operate. By digitizing the workflows, our intent is to bring in 3 modules on the top, which we call connected performance. So this allows team to run meetings, do reviews, track actions, then also look at manufacturing KPIs, which is from the monitor, and do a combined KRA of the different roles that exist in the organization. So this is the people level performance, and it drives accountability, performance, as well as better visibility into the operations. Then we come one level down for the people actually performing the work, and this we call Gemba, which is the workplace, and then typically manufacturing shop floors across the world would have some of these workflows. One is to respond to immediate issues, which is short control type situation. That's to create an alert shop floor. Then there is the cross-department coordination, which is more for on-demand services. And then to create a reliable shop floor, which is where you have maintenance management and predictive and preventive checklists and those types of practices. And obviously, with all these different equipment in place, different processes in place, as Neb had also mentioned, usually there's a skill set shortage. So even if all skills are available, there may be somebody in shift, somebody may not be in shift. So the allocator is to help the supervisor, allocator is to help the supervisor to essentially assign the right work and therefore utilize the right skill set for the right type of work. These 7 modules essentially capture the different pieces that make the teams work, and they're built on the common data context. So this tackles the silo part, and it tackles it in 3 ways. Where there is absolutely no digitization, there's paper-based, there are digital form equivalents, where there are external applications such as ERPs, there's a need for custom integration, and where there is sensorization or IIoT, then there's a OT gateway. But all the data comes gets contextualized, flows into your workflows above, and this done on a repeated way leads to your lean shop flow. So essentially the final outcomes bring data on shop floor, build specific dashboards for each industry, digitize the key workflows, help people to monitor the performance and the manufacturing operation performance, and eventually drive decision making. So the last piece are all the different pieces of the digitization that ConnectFacts is looking to address industry by industry, template by template. That's all I have. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Assis, for your insights. I'm sure you have got a great amount of clarity to the audience on how ConnectFacts as a product is going to tackle the issues that is the current manufacturing industries are facing while adoption of the digitization of their workflows. So, thank you. So, this brings us to the end of the final session. So, before closing, I would like to thank Mr. Sunil for his kind words and your guidance. So, thank you, sir, for taking to this occasion and guiding us. I would like to thank the young entrepreneurs of India, Mr. Akash, Mr. Kapan, and Mr. Ojas, for their time to come here and bring your perspective into the digitization of the software. I would like to thank Mr. Jai and Mr. Nate for bringing their perspective as a performance transformation expert to the session and bring us and it's like bringing the problem statement onto the top so that everyone who are present here are able to connect to the problem that the industry is facing right now. Mr. Karthik, who is always there for LFC Consulting, I thank you for your time to address us and guide us. I would like to thank all our partners in this journey, Bajra Global, Cloud Valley and Diwali Lab, for helping us in bringing shaping of the product ConnectFacts and bringing us to this occasion today. I would like to thank Mr. Tarun Garg for all the technical arrangements that he has made. Thank you, Tarun. You have made this possible. And Ms. Kanchan for all the logistics arrangement. You are putting a lot of effort, Kanchan. So thank you. I would like to thank all the silent people who are in the background. Those are the consultants of LFC Consulting who are there bringing value to the client every day, day in, day out. I would like to thank them. And the associates of LFC Digital who are simultaneously working on the aspect of the business. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all the participants who have spared their time and make us leverage their presence here for us. So thank you everyone. So this is the end of the session. Thank you. So we conclude the session. Thank you.
Recording. Embracing continuous improvement is an integral and ever-evolving part of manufacturing, and in a time of technological advancements, digital transformation has a key role to play. It encompasses a vast array of technology solutions, including Industry 4.0. While manufacturers acknowledge the value of implementing digital transformation and industrial solutions, they face roadblocks to adopting them at scale. At a factory floor level, there is a disconnect between data, people, and workflows. ConnectFacts is a digital operating system that helps discrete manufacturing companies intelligently connect their data, people, and workflows and serves as a gateway to the fourth industrial revolution. ConnectFacts solutions implement digital transformation in 3 stages: connectivity, productivity, and scalability. Connectivity. It brings together shop floor data as a single source, allowing operators, supervisors, managers, and senior leaders to access relevant information easily. Productivity. With real-time, industry-specific dashboards and workflows, users can convert insights into actions. Moreover, well-defined metrics enable monitoring and improving people's performance. Scalability. As an intelligent daily work management system that drives productivity, it can be extended to onboard other parts of the shop floor, thereby allowing scalability. What's more, ConnectFacts is a digital workplace solution that costs a fraction of similar Industry 4.0 solutions, can be set up in 6 to 12 weeks, contributes towards EBITDA gains. Establishing a culture of continuous improvement has never been easier. Step into the smart factory with ConnectFacts. Embracing continuous improvement is an integral and ever-evolving part of manufacturing, and in a time of technological advancements, digital transformation has a key role to play. It encompasses a vast array of technology solutions, including Industry 4.0. While manufacturers acknowledge the value of implementing digital transformation and Industry 4.0 solutions, they face roadblocks to adopting them at scale. At a factory floor level, there is a disconnect between data, people, and workflows. ConnectFacts is a digital operating system that helps discrete manufacturing companies intelligently connect their data, people, and workflows and serves as a gateway to the fourth industrial revolution. ConnectFacts solutions implement digital transformation in 3 stages: connectivity, productivity, and scalability. Connectivity. It brings together shop floor data as a single source, allowing operators, supervisors, managers, and senior leaders to access relevant information easily. Productivity. With real-time, industry-specific dashboards and workflows, users can convert insights into actions. Moreover, well-defined metrics enable monitoring and improving people's performance. Scalability. As an intelligent daily work management system that drives productivity, it can be extended to onboard other parts of the shop floor, thereby allowing scalability. What's more, ConnectFacts is a digital workplace solution that costs a fraction of similar Industry 4.0 solutions, can be set up in 6 to 12 weeks, contributes towards EBITDA gains. Establishing a culture of continuous improvement has never been easier. Step into the smart factory with ConnectFacts.